Good morning, guys. We don't have no time to play. We are alive. Give thanks and praise to the Most High God. Yes, we are okay. Blessings, people. Blessings.
Morning, whatever became of the much touted impeachment legislation for parliamentarians, or term limits on the office of Prime Minister, or even the fixed election date? The then opposition leader, now Prime Minister Andrew Holness, told a packed audience in Sam Sharp Square on the night of Sunday, February 7, 2016, that in his first 100 days in office, these important legislative processes would begin. Here's the Prime Minister.
The time to change the system to a fixed election date is now. In our first 100 days, we will start the legislative process to fix the date for general elections in Jamaica. This will bring greater certainty to the political process. And by the way, the date will be a date after the budget and not before. So no government will be able to come and make false promises and hide the truth and tell you half-truths and trick you into voting for them. And then when they win, they throw on poison for you. Within the first 100 days of our government, we will start the legislative process to institute, and I want you to listen to me carefully, impeachment proceedings in Parliament. This will add another layer of protection of the Parliament to ensure that only members of unquestioned integrity sit in the Parliament.
All the members of unquestionable integrity will sit in Parliament. That the Prime Minister say, that was his promise. Pull it up a little bit. Come on, you guys, read it again.
We will start the legislative process to institute, and I want you to listen to me carefully, impeachment proceedings in Parliament. This will add another layer of protection of the Parliament to ensure that only members of unquestioned integrity sit in the Parliament. Within the first...
We don't hear about no more first, the 100-year Prime Minister. And what if you are going to say? At the part, the man put off here, you know. Only members of unquestionable integrity is going to be sitting under this man in a Parliament. So now, the Prime Minister in it, in getting second term, the people themselves go and go the road bar, sit ya, check it. So now what me are going on, so now, is a whole other thing, people. Because his wife becomes Speaker of the House. So we have Eli and July running Jamaica from the bedroom, it seems. Seems as if them have office in the bedroom. Come here, wife and husband talk, you share pillow. So nobody have no different in opinion. You know, whatever them say, I come out there. I mean, we can directly see the Jamaican people might get tired of it. Even labor rights. I've never seen so many of my people them coming out on social media and say, boy, they not support them and labor right and they must switch. Me see that people. Me see labor right come out and say, they must switch. So I want you guys to hear something. Where, let me read it first before we play it. Mark Golding basically exposed the Speaker of the House and the shenanigans and the chickini business. What go on in there. People, remember I'm telling them every day, you know. How me look on this thing, it's my opinion and my theory. The way the former House Speaker was dealt with, that rimple, right? Me tell us how me copied all these thoughts. So me just sit down and me look on how them deal with the former House Speaker. And when they look on it good, it will give us some pause. Now, Before the former House Speaker name was thrown in the news and everywhere, she was disgraced. We never hear about her name, and something that caught us off guard. Wagwan family, big up on yourself. Manners and respect. Respect on Facebook, respect on YouTube. Good morning, Dorothy Simpson, Stafford, Garden, Wagwan family. Manners and respect so much. JP, Wagwan, manners and respect. Patricia Robinson, Debbie Jervis, and everybody were there and people to come. So, remember, people, me give him a theory. I me tell uno say, come say, me no obey man, but me can say things. I'm in a band macaco. So when we look at the whole thing with this Dalrymple stuff, I me broke it a piece apart and me look on it. Me say, how come we hear about the 6, illicit 6? We heard those names, just illicit 6. We don't know nobody individual name. We heard that before. We hear Dalrymple, because we never know nothing about Dalrymple, you know. We hear about the 6 and the one always sit down in a class and I wait for your name short, not true? It's like, you know, on theater and I wait for your movie to turn on. So, we never hear nothing about the 6. They never expose. They name them tighten it up, them put them foot on it, them expose them, they will shut down everything. So now, my people, Jesus Christ. All of a sudden, from left field, woo, boom. After we are with the 6, you know, name to call, you know. And the House Speaker there says she got this and she that. At that time, them changed the public address system, which cost millions of dollars in Parliament, while the former House Speaker was there. I'm thinking that she probably thinks that, boy, the system was for her, so she didn't have to strain her voice. But little did she know, the Prime Minister's wife is going to sit in that chair shortly after that system come into Parliament. We look at things different in the people. I may add them up like a detective. I may say, you know what? New system coming in Parliament. Wow. For millions of dollars. I will put that in a bows. A special system coming there for a special person. That an House Speaker thinks a fair system, you know. All of a sudden, when you hear nothing more about the 6, right? The big bomb will drop, explode, rake up dust and smoke and cloud. You know, hear nothing about the 6 and we don't really see them. We were awaiting the 6 name to be exposed and dropped like a bomb. But instead, Dalrymple dropped like a bomb and the 6 still a secret. So I wonder if Miss Dalrymple had something, she had, you know, somebody had asked her to do something that she refused to do. I wonder the whole time I'm saying in the videos, you know. I wonder if they want Miss Rimple to do some stuff. And because she said no, because stuff might not be so right, what they want her to do, them say, look here, get her out of the way. Any means necessary. Because me not see no reason why. Me never hear people, me not say this woman corruption must dash a road like every other one of them. I'm not backing this woman. But me I say how it was done. And they make sure say chop her down like a tree and pull up the root. Because even the PNP me here were saying they didn't expect she would be treated like that. They thought, it's like, this is what make it from the PNP. It's like the PNP would be okay if she gets sacked from the House Speaking job. If she stepped down as a House Speaker, the PNP them would really satisfy with that. But all of a sudden, them pull her as MP as well. So not only Speaker of the House, boom, MP 2 family. Remember, we still don't hear the 6. Remember, we heard the news about the 6 before Dalrymple. Is she one of the 6? I have 6 others. People, this is serious, you know. Then people are taking me some Jamaica run away, no people. No disrespect. But look what I run. It's like this husband and wife no care them, have no shame for tear on the country. You like them come for mash down the country. Make crime kill we, healthcare mash up, teacher run way. You know, so they make all the road and just on the Chinese road up and running and have to pay toll money on it. Right? That's part of the Belt and Road Initiative and of the road them there. Interior roads now fixed. Them horrible. So me talk about the corruption I go on now. So me and Mark Golden make a talk here. And I'd like to share it with you guys. And before me make you hear this speech, how about me read what Mark Golden say first? You know, because sometimes when you read, you can hear a little bit clearer than if I play the whole audio. You know, man, say people, big up on yourself, you know, manners and respect this morning. Because what we are faced with is a speaker who not decide to table the report in Parliament, people. I may wonder if she have to move that Rimple out of the way so she, as the bully, sit down there and decide, say, she not table it. Kind of like, let me tell you the other day, like, baby, yes, honey, no matter what you do, you know, don't table that report in Parliament, you know. Because if me go down, you go down. Me not, you know what, a matter of fact, me not table it, no matter, you know, see, me not care. Remember, say, me old market man, you know, baby. Me old market man, them can't block me, you know, baby. Me old man, they can't block me. How? Remember, if we go down, everything we work hard for, go down. Baby, make sure no table in Parliament. Come here, baby, kiss me. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yeah. Oh, what are you going to do tomorrow when you go to Parliament? Come on, baby. What are you going to do tomorrow when you go to Parliament? What are you going to do when you go to Parliament tomorrow? All right? You know just what to do, baby. Don't business with them I talk about. You know, see something not business with them I talk about me. Me just buckle down and make sure we are set for riches. Later. Me no business with them I talk about me. You know, say we pick them all right. You think me pick them up come grow poor like how me grow poor and they get to Spanish town. Me almost join one other gang. When me hungry. Oh, baby, you know what to do. Give me a kiss again, baby. Where you going to do tomorrow in Parliament? This is almost a joke thing, you know, but not a joke. Lord Jesus. But I'm feeling wonderful this morning. Good morning, guys. How you guys doing? You guys all right? Me good people. I'm here for the people business this morning and not my business. All right, guys? All right. So, we realize, them are people lock down the place and them nah let you go. So, Mark Golden spot something and Mark Golden bust them out. So, let me read it. But Mark Golden said first. Mark Golden said, the speaker sought an opinion based on a matter that was causing some contention in regard to how these reports would be treated when they come to Parliament. It is in that context that the opinion was sought from the Attorney General. So, you know, so the Speaker of the House, which was Rimple at the time, sought opinion from the Attorney General. Opinion come back and woman want to. You know, Miss Golden and all them, this woman officer, Speaker of the House, hold this report and say they must send it to the upper house, the oversight committee and all these things. They might try so many things to hide it, people. Let me ask why Miss Rimple come out before the 6th? Why them throw her down and run the bus over and back it up and run it over? Why, I mean, why don't do one on her own so? So it look like a desperation family. If you don't do the woman so, why? Me not like criminal and nobody is shady and no chickeny business, but me sorry for the woman there. We just dash her away and just drive the bus over her and she, you know, and just left her in the dust in the dark and the wet and cold place. And I see a few local people that come out and say, Mr. Rimple, that good man, you know, we want her back. And no, so the same labor right then kick her out. Labor right, that's enough labor right to switch, you know. Because labor right find out to them old people. Wicked. Yes, that's why a lot of labor right switching. Good morning, people. Let me continue to read. I've been received the opinion. So basically, everyone here on both sides, whether you're government or opposition, is neither here nor there. It is an opinion that is rendered on an important procedural matter affecting the governance of this country and its parliament. And we have a right as members of parliament to know the contents of that opinion and whether or not the reasoning is sound as to how the change has been implemented. Why are we departing from a sound convention that is in the interest of good governance and transparency? And why would anyone want to hide the advice that the speaker is relying on in making a ruling that affects all of us in here? It is not good policy. It is not good governance. I ask you, Madam Speaker, to share the opinion with us. So the Attorney General opinion is private. So we want to know if the Attorney General say, release the document or what? So basically, Attorney General will work for us. Every one of them work for us as a people. Rule, and we can't hear. Not even Parliament can hear it. Not even the opposition them can hear it. Eli and July locked down the country.
A speaker seeks an opinion from the Attorney General. The speaker does so as the umpire of Parliament in the capacity as Speaker of this House. And an opinion was sought, was a matter that had been raised and was of some contention as to how these reports would be treated when they come to Parliament. It is in that context that the opinion was sought from the Attorney General. Having received that opinion, the right and transparent thing to do would be to share it with the members of Parliament, everyone here on both sides, whether your government or opposition is neither here nor there. It is an opinion that was rendered on an important procedural matter affecting the governance of this country and its Parliament, and we have a right as members of Parliament to know the contents of that opinion and whether or not the reasoning is sound as to how the change has been implemented, as to how these reports are to be treated with. And in response to Minister, acting leader or House leader for today, I would also make the point that you have not made a ruling on the issue as to whether or not the Attorney General's opinion should be shared with us. You did not rule on that matter. We have been requesting it over time. You have been indicating that it wasn't ready or you were still reviewing it. And that is why our leader of opposition business today raised it again to say, can we see it? Because we would like to see it. My understanding is that it actually says that the prior convention was sound in law. There was nothing in the law that made it wrong for those reports to be tabled as soon as they come to Parliament. And if that is the case, why are we departing from a sound convention that is in the interest of good governance and transparency? And why would anyone want to hide the advice that the Speaker is relying on in making a ruling that affects all of us in here? It is not good policy. It is not good governance. And I ask you, Madam Speaker, as the umpire proceedings in this House, to consider the matter in that light and to share the opinion with us, and also to consider whether we should not go back to the convention that has served this country well. When a speaker seeks...
Hold on. I mash up your country, you know. They must sit where Eli and July never happen yet, you know. And the Attorney General give the advice, you know, basically, they not sit at the wrong table the report. So what I go on as some people, me don't know if Eli and July depend it. Because all the long arm reach and them make and go over that ring and say, come out of the seat. Yeah, damn idiot. Look how long me I tell you if you do it. Look here, you have to come over, you know. Me not tell you, I have to go do it myself. Damn woman an idiot. Look how long me I tell her. If you do it and she not do it. Me go move her from there, you know. Even if you move her, you know. Even if you move her. How about this? Me I'll take her seat. You know, this is where the people must say, me no care. Me no care, you know. You know, so me say about me a market man. Me no care. Give me a kiss. You're the boss, baby. I love you for that. We love when you hold it down in a parliament and Mark Gold in a talk off his mouth. You know, budge, baby. That's why you're there. That's why you're there, baby. We're gonna run this country from this bedroom. Take off your clothes and come here. This is a joke. A really joke. Circus in our country. and somehow we just sit down and do nothing about this, say nothing. Jamaica people, it's no joke. We in the diaspora have to step up. People of Jamaica have to speak up. We got to do something. People, talk the truth, it's no joke. Eh? That the report is there to be tabled. Even when the Attorney General, top general of the land, you know, top lawyer, you know. Eh? So this woman decides, say, she not showing nothing. They not show it, tell her where the 6. They not report it, publish the report, or table it in a parliament. Nothing at all them now do. They not budge. So basically, on my seat, the spot where she sit down in, she's doing a wonderful job based on whatever intention she brought in parliament. So confusing. La la li, la 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 la. Me say, she do a good job, don't it? Because if you and I are husband and wife, now look on it good. You're my wife, me a husband. Me expect you, my wife, to have me back, you know, especially when sleeping at the same bed. Or else we're not going to have sex for a very long time. Not true. So as a wife, you need to have me back. No, as a husband, yourself, any man there, so. You know your wife going to have your back, don't it? Especially when you want everything to come home, leave for the kids, your generation after generation. One child supposed to be what, 20 years old right now? The next one is supposed to be approximately 18, 20 years old. The couple kids are now. They might turn grown men now. Don't be surprised if next year you see them pop up in parliament somewhere as something big, because it's a family affair and it's clear. So now this is what now? She lock it down. Now decide if you do what she do. So you hear Mark Golden attack. I want you to understand it now. And a joke thing, you know. A nonsense about doing the people. No shame, you know. This is a woman never supposed to be.
From the Attorney General.
Hold on. This is a woman that shouldn't be an MP first place, you know, people. Shouldn't be an MP, you know, people. Shouldn't be in a government, you know, people. People know she shouldn't be in a government. What they are doing not happen nowhere else, people. Look now. Imagine you are the only one who get up every morning and go take a pee-pee in your front yard, in your community. Listen, that's what you're doing. You're the only one in this subdivision, the on this block. But get up out your bed every morning, go at the wall side or the gate post over out the door, go bust a straight waters out the door in their front yard. Nobody in the community do it. Our school picking up a ton when them pass and see out your front yard every morning. Neighbors are recordings of you every morning, even in a robe and a house shoe. You have to come by the gate post and relieve yourself. Imagine that. Nobody in the community doing that. Look on this again. You alone live in a nice community. You live in a nice community. You alone have the old settee you take out of your house, the old couch, or the old car seat. Drag it on the front lawn, and the brethren them and drink liquor out there and a barbecue on the same green lawn and a boom, boom, boom on the 40 backland. That's the whole ghetto life. Nobody in your community is doing that. Just you alone. So that tell me say you have no shame or you don't care, or both. You don't care what the others are saying because they're not doing it over them for them yard. You don't see the next door neighbor go by the gate post and relieve himself every morning. You don't see these people drag a chair upon them lawn, a old couch or a old car seat out of an old wagon in the backyard. So when you're looking at the neighborhood and you alone are doing these things, people, something is seriously wrong with you. Or you have no shame. Because what they are conducting, what they are doing in office, people, nobody in the Western Hemisphere not doing that. Back then, Robert Mugabe tried that. And look, we have to go to find these people equal or an example for what they are doing. Africa. Robert Mugabe. And the wife was there, and he wanted to make his wife become a leader too. But the Africans wouldn't have it. So don't expect this man enough to try the same thing too. After him, he going to install or plant his wife. He might want to do it. And then look closely for his kids, his offspring. When people have no shame, they just have no shame, family. So, the 6 now, you have these illicit 6. It's alleged that 6 members of parliament is up for prosecution for gaining riches illicitly. Gaining riches by criminal means, I may explain many times to you. Same thing when the scammer didn't get locked up for every day. Scam, explain to you the other day. Scammers hide stuff in a mama name, Pookie name, sister name, brother name, uncle name. Scammers hide their riches, the illicit riches. Politicians do the same thing. They hide the money in a people name, this a name, that the name offshore, in a trust, in all type of mix up to hide it. Illicit enrichment. So that's why the Integrity Commissioner cannot verify what they got, because what they're making should have there so with what they got, what they have made, the money, when them, all the hard work what them do in their life, supposed to give them this amount of riches, right? Where they have house and land and stocks, whatever the hell you got, all the hard work, honestly, on paper should be right, so. And where you get your riches, it equal on paper. Your income and expense declaration balance, not true. That's what happened to Mark Golding. That's why his was verified. When it comes to Andrew Honest now, what he got is way up as so. And what he make on paper still remain right as so. So between here and up here, he cannot give a good explanation to the Integrity Commission how he come by this. This is explained. This is hard work as a prime minister, whatever you got going on, blah, blah, blah. Supposed to equal out here, just like Mark Golding, income and expense. People mean a tax man, but me not done. So what they got going on here is, him have all of this, but what you got on record as money or income, the writer son, he never move. So how you come up here? You show me how you come by this. All of this, hallelujah, Jesus. Nothing kept on paper. And if you're an honest person, you should be more than willing to tell the Integrity Commission how you come by your riches. And also share it with the public, Jamaica. Because we want to know how you can get rich so overnight, and have all of this overnight. So that will be good knowledge for Jamaicans. Still, we have become rich. But instead, people, that can't happen. So what we find ourselves in Jamaica now, we have 6 allegedly criminal politicians up for re-election. Election will come up. And do you know that they want us to vote for some guys who we don't know? Imagine, Jamaica, do you want to vote for a criminal, or we should know who are these guys, the illicit 6? Do we want people, you want to vote for a criminal? They're not giving us the choice to vote for clean over dirty. The Jamaica people been hijacked and blindfolded, been hijacked by a husband and a wife, Eli and July, hijacked people. Now them having tainted, dirty politicians running in Jamaica when we should be getting out of corruption. Andrew Honest promised us unquestionable integrity. We played tape for a while ago. What we get? Criminality. Andrew Honest promised us, oh God. I want to see what I want to. So they might have these guys that run around Jamaica, ringing bell, talking. People with integrity are going to stand up and watch them at chat. And these people without integrity, I expect to be voted back in the office. The Prime Minister facilitated that. The same Prime Minister who told us the man might be in the parliament and woman them, there will be people of unquestionable integrity. Does this like unquestionable integrity to you? Or criminality? Me said if this like unquestionable integrity to anyone right here, or it's criminality. Me hear Mark Golding saying can't trust them. Can't trust the JP party. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't wrong him. I don't see what is there to trust with these people, because the first 100-day promise now hit road yet. Now it's at 8 year now. So what other promise you will give me for me to chase down? No, let's go back. How about you start at the first 100-day promise? Because you had a dream, you had a hope, you had a vision. You know what you're supposed to come in to come do to change Jamaica. That's why I see so many labor rights I said them jump ship. I've never seen that yet. From no sides. I've seen so many labor rights I said playing and out. them switch them vote, them switch them support because of criminality and what this woman and her husband are lead with down in her, and this man and his wife, Eli and July. No lie, people.
The Speaker does so.
Hold on.
As Speaker seeks an opinion
when
from
a
the Attorney General.
seeks,
the Speaker does so as the umpire of Parliament in the capacity.
Now play it again. When I say when a Speaker seeks an opinion from the Attorney General. Let me hear it again.
When a Speaker seeks an opinion from the Attorney General, the Speaker does so as the umpire of Parliament in the capacity as Speaker of this House. And the context in which that opinion was sought was a matter that had been raised and was of some contention as to how these reports would be treated when they come to Parliament. It is in that context that the opinion was sought from the Attorney General. Having received that opinion, the right and transparent thing to do would be to share it with the members of Parliament, the members of Parliament. Everyone here on both sides, whether you're government or opposition, is neither here nor there. It is an opinion that was rendered on an important procedural matter affecting the governance of this country and its Parliament. And we have a right as members of Parliament to know the contents of that opinion and whether or not the reasoning is sound as to how the change has been implemented, as to how these reports are to be treated with. And in response to Minister, acting leader or House leader for today, I would also make the point that you have not made a ruling on the issue as to whether or not the Attorney General's opinion should be shared with us. You did not rule on that matter. We have been requesting it over time. You have been indicating that it wasn't ready or you were still reviewing it, and that is why our leader of opposition business today raised it again to say, can we see it? Because we would like to see it. My understanding is that it actually says that the prior convention was sound in law. There was nothing in the law that made it wrong for those reports to be tabled as soon as they come to Parliament. And if that is the case, why are we departing from a sound convention that is an interest of good governance and transparency, and why would anyone want to hide the advice that the Speaker is relying on in making a ruling that affects all of us in here? It is not good policy, it is not good governance, and I ask you, Madam Speaker, as the umpire of proceedings in this House, to consider the matter in that light and to share the opinion with us, and also to consider whether we should not go back to the convention that has served this country well.
I pay Chikini business going to Parliament. I pay shadiness and Chikini and cover up people.
The Speaker seeks an opinion from the Attorney General. The Speaker.
You hear that, people? You are one. You are one. Everything different in a Parliament now. Change everything, people. Then people have changed Parliament, and that's why your Mark Golding come out and make them have it. What I think, people? Me say, the country is hijacked by Eli and July. And we just sit down as a people, turn away yard, I saw the thing set. Look upon my people, oh God, man. And I say the country mash up. Look upon it good. Nobody come tell me no nonsense. Look at the country no mash up. Look at the country no mash up. They might expect the Jamaican people to come out, come vote for 6 alleged criminals. When Andrew Holness himself promised us a Parliament of men and women of unquestionable character. So how is it the same man can come after 8 years and a 100-day promise, if nobody want to present cabinet with unquestionable character no more? After you come sit down, you never address that, the character issue. That's what you promised us. But once you came in the power, you did not address that. We did not get no cabinet members of unquestionable character. No, we did not get them. Andrew Holness did not even look over nothing about no character. He not care about nothing but no character. Nothing.
Is now in our first 100 days of government. We will start the legislative process to fix the date for general elections in Jamaica. This will bring greater certainty to the political process. And by the way, the date will be a date after the budget and not before. So no government will be able to come and make false promises and hide the truth and tell you half-truth and trick you into voting for them, and then when they win, they throw on poison for you.
Now talk to yourself.
The first 100 days of our government, we will start the legislative process to institute, and I want you to listen to me carefully, impeachment procedure.
Listen to me. It's when a man I say, and I want you to listen to me carefully. Expect a lie, you know. Me seriously, I tell you. Study that, brother. Anytime you hear the brother say, I want you to listen to me carefully. And make him make up the lie if he come to you. And I want you to listen to me carefully. If you give him that time to make up the lie, I come. Boom! Not telling you, watch it, people.
In Parliament. This will add another layer of protection of the Parliament to ensure that only members of unquestioned integrity sit in the Parliament.
I want to hear the man just say a while ago. Jamaica, if nobody want members of unquestionable integrity wanting to sit down in the office. One whole term, we never get no members of unquestionable integrity. 2 terms, 8 years, we still haven't received these members of unquestionable integrity. At the end, what we see right now is him saying one, shielding members of parliament who might be members of questionable integrity. He placed a gag order upon the politician in mouth in a parliament, in a cabinet, so them can't talk about this integrity commission and stuff or the illicit 6. So what that is telling me, is he covering for members who have questionable integrity? This man, whenever politician get in trouble, him take them in them office, go hide off. Don't forget that. Him take them, set up man get charged and kick out and go to jail. Him take them as a prime minister, you know. Him harbor these dirty character in his office. That man office gotta be stink. Because peer people with stink suit you harbor in your office. Later on, you see these people pop up somewhere else in some other office. I thought you said unquestionable integrity and that you go for. All these lies and get people to vote for you. Make you listen to them lies again, I look a piece, I look a bit more.
Into voting for them, and then when they win, they throw on poison for you.
And him matter about himself, you know, people. People, the man literally are writing playbook for you, you know. I tell about it, you know. He call it Donald Trump. We tell other people. A lot of the same kind of characteristic. But he's not. He will never walk in a Trump shoes. Me not lie, you know. He will never. He's not a Trump star. He's not a Biden star, whatever you want to call him. Me no blue, me no red. Me no green, me no orange. None of them people. But him can never, him go like Trump, but him can never walk in a Trump shoe. Trump would mash up him country like how this man mash up in country. Nah, man. Trump would mash up the country, so when Trump was in power, me no hungry people. Just like when Biden in power, me no hungry. Me no, it's not like not deep in my life. Me not got through nothing. What if you understand me, I say, you're no Trump, you're like a Trump, but you're no Trump. You can't even walk in a Trump dirty golf shoes and a muddy, dirty deal when Trump dropping at the pan. I don't like people. Talk truth. Trump will never doing people like we are in Jamaica.
After the budget and not before. So no government will be able to come and make false promises and hide the truth and tell you half-truth and trick you into voting for them, and then when they win, they throw on poison for you. Within the first 100 days of our government, we will start the legislative process to institute, and I want you to listen to me carefully, impeachment proceedings in Parliament. This will add another layer of protection of the Parliament to ensure that only members of unquestioned integrity sit in the Parliament.
What is 6?
Within the first 100 days of government, we will start the legislative process to introduce term limits on the office of Prime Minister.
Newly sworn in Prime Minister Andrew Holness says his administration will be hard on corruption while investing in health, social security, technology, and business innovation in order to help Jamaica recover stronger from the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. Prime Minister Holness shared his vision for the nation following his affirmation as leader of the Jamaican government. We have more in this report. Prime Minister Andrew Holness used his speech on Monday to signal a shift in how he would manage his emerging cabinet. Mr. Holness has reiterated his commitment to leading a government that is hard on corruption and task-oriented. He says complacency will not be tolerated.
No one has been shown any special favors, given any protection, or influence brought to bear on any anti-corruption agency or investigation. No one has been shown any special favors, given any protection, or influence brought to bear on any anti-corruption agency or investigation.
So you can see, so as a Jamaican, what I say, when I born a night, but not last night, I'm in a band back a cow, you know. So I not take no con. We not take no con again. So when you listen to all these things, they put them together. From all the wife in her office there, she assume her position, like me say. The man can't tell me, say, my wife now go back me. My wife is not gonna be people. If my wife is the Speaker of the House and I'm the Prime Minister, it's not gonna be fair and balanced and honest. My wife is not gonna go against me. People, don't be stupid. How she gonna go against her own self? Her husband is her. Her is her husband. Eh? See there? You can't pull me again. Can't pull me again. Oh, can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't pull me again. Can't pull me again. Can't pull me again. Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't pull me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Going money, me say we either you make a rat you. Use the youth them on the base, I must have man to start you. Say the pull up. What are them people? Good morning. Can't fool me again. We not have to lift up Eli and July. We not have to lift up. We're not ready to tear down the country. You hold me down for a very long time. Hey. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Boy. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't pull me again. 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 Whoa. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You that chat line and a resort to crime. You can't pull me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Going money, me say we either you make a rat you. Yes, you them money, Mr. Buster. It's not you. Say me like a catch you, but me got enough, we got you. Take this kid of money, girl, and say that it's not you. One day the man above him up, him not got up. Too much it in the kitchen, some fly well like a patrol. When singers and DJs are social media's coming natural. It's born me 300% praise. It's born me garbage pile up the day. It's born me give the teacher them raise. It's born me I see corruption please. It's born me mash down the people them house. It's born me every day appear arms out. It's born me appear money them a teeth. And them a sell out the beach. Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't pull me again. Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't pull me again.
For me say big up all the charities and all of the givers. Some a go like say them powerful, me no make a bigger. The 100 promises, none of them no deliver. Cut up the youth and rough and they don't in our river. Member boy money and they lie them tell. Corruption smell and they pocket them swell. When police don't a market like Satan out of hell, go mash up people start like cheap for them sell. It bunny. When they check the market man, it bunny. When them a cheat the cat man, it bunny. When they check the peanut, yes, it bunny. When them a cheat the dirt man, it bunny. When them a treat the sun, yes, it bunny. When them a treat policeman, it bunny. How them a treat soldier man, it bunny.
Take it back. Tired of them, man. Tired. God, sure. Tired, man. They about do too much. Yeah. Come out. Hey. Wise up Jamaica people. Make the right choice this time. Yeah. Can't pull you again. No. Hold me down. You hold me down. One more time. I want them. No, sir. It's okay, people. After the phone, yard do not run. We died in the bedroom. Last in a parliament. Bedroom rules are on parliament. Boy. Can't pull it. No. Hold me down.
You got chop line and a resort to crime. You can't pull me again. But you don't need no money, what you at you, no at you. Covid money, me say we either you need to rat you. Use the youth them the best, must a man to start you. Say we like a catch you, but they got enough to got you. Take this kid and money, got and say that is not you. One day the man above him, him a got a bet. But it in the kitchen, some a fly by like a patrol. The singers and DJs are such a need that's coming at you. It's burn me. 300% free. It's burn me. Garbage pile up in this. It's burn me. Give the teacher them raise. It's burn me. I see corruption please. It's burn me. Mash down the people them house. It's burn me. Every day appear arms out. It's burn me. Appear money them a thief. It's burn me. And them a sell out the beach. Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy cement, we can't buy time. You can't pull me again. Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You that chop line and a resort to crime. You can't pull me again. Come and say big up all the charities and all of the givers. Some a go like say them powerful, me no make a bigger. The 100 promises, none of them no deliver. Cut up the youth and rough and they down in our river. Member boy money and they lie them tell. Corruption smell and they pocket them swell. When police don't a market like Satan out of hell, go mash up people start like cheap for them sell. It burn me. When they check the market man, it burn me. When them a treat the cat,
yes, it burn me.
When they check the peanut man, it burn me. When them a treat the dirt man, it burn me. When them a treat the sun man, it burn me. When them a treat policeman, it burn me. All them a treat soldier man, it burn me. How them a treat everyone. Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again.
Yeah.
Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy cement, we can't buy time. You can't pull me again. Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again.
No.
Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You that chop line and a resort to crime. You can't pull me again. I may say put that way we do, you make you do with that. All of the money you no take, you better give it back. All of the land you no take, you know we want it back. All of the beach you no keep, you better give it back. And you no stand up for that conduct, we no want you back. You know they clear you asset, and we no want you back. You coffee fill in your pocket, and we no want you back. Have your hand deep in a corruption, we no want you back.
You're mad? And I hope the people think different. It's a new day now, people, whatever you do. Do it for your grandkids, not even for you. I said, it's a new day now, people. So whatever you do it for your grandkids and not for you. Remember in the days when you used to go beg politician, because we used to be hungry, we want to look for food. But look on it real good. If you can afford to survive for 4 or 5 years without a handout from a politician, When them come one time for a year, and if you don't take the handout, are you gonna die for hunger? Minister ask, if you go for 4 or 5 years, no see no politician, can they not come back? On both sides, them not really come back. So if you miss out on one meal from them, are you gonna dead for hungry? So as I say, when I have to sell the vote and be licky, because about 4 or 5 years them not come around, you know. Them no wonder how you eat, how you survive, how did they prosper, how did they make it, how did they pay your rent, find food, send you guys to school, how did they buy you them school uniform and shoes and the backpack and the books? How did you do that? So don't take no con, my people, on both sides. Just a one moment of feelings. Like me say, whatever you do it for your grandkids and do it for you. However, guys, as usual, I am a student in your guys' class. Make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. If this is the first time on this platform, you like the work, you like the interaction in the comment section, go ahead and subscribe. Jamaican Carlos TV and YouTube, Jamaican Carlos and Facebook. Go and follow me, but make sure you check out other previous video we do. And make sure say yes, you want to stay. And if you miss a man or woman that like how we do, please don't comment no bag of do. We don't have no time for no trouble. Just hit the button and find another page with your rage. Poor Carlos, now have no time for that at this stage, and you see them grace. Love the people, manners and respect. I'll talk to you guys later. Tell me what you think in the comment section about this. Can we have this copywriter so? I tear on people, look, me say, tell me something good. Yesterday, I said, tell me something good about Jamaica. And most of what you guys tell me about is just we as Jamaicans and how we view the place as beautiful. But in reality, nobody couldn't really tell me about no new development in my country and stuff like that. I was looking people at that vlog I put up yesterday. You guys came out and I'm going to read it. I'm going to read that blog. I'm going to ask you guys, tell me something nice about Jamaica today. That's what I asked yesterday at the blog, and you guys did comment. But you comment beautifully about stuff that you know or you perceive. Just a vision of Jamaica as a nice place. But me never see one person put a new development, something positive that even government is implementing for the country that is going to affect everybody in a positive way. I never see that. All right, guys, manners and respect. Talk to you guys about something later, people. Because you know, when I start burning fire, it's going to be a busy day for me today. So we find some time punching a video or two with about. But more have to hear this before. Well, more to hear this before on the left. Hold on there. Make one of us sinking down the head with this. This is sinking down the head like a nail.
Reduce term limits on the office of Prime Minister.
Hold on, man.
And make false promises.
Hold on, more going to hear the whole like.
Of government. We will start the legislative process to fix the date for general elections in Jamaica. This will bring greater certainty to the political process.
All right.
And by the way, the date will be a date after the budget and not before. So no government will be able to come and make false promises and hide the truth and tell you half-truths and trick you into voting for them, and then when they win, they throw on poison for you. Within the first 100 days of our government, we will start the legislative process to institute, and I want you to listen to me carefully.
Listen, live.
Impeachment proceedings in Parliament. This will add another layer of protection of the Parliament to ensure that only members of unquestioned integrity sit in the Parliament. Within the first 100 days of government, we will start the legislative process to introduce term limits on the office of Prime Minister.
Newly sworn in Prime Minister Andrew Holness says his administration will be hard on corruption while investing in health, social security, technology, and business innovation in order to help Jamaica recover stronger from the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. Prime Minister Holness shared his vision for the nation following his affirmation as leader of the Jamaican government. We have more in this report. Prime Minister Andrew Holness used his speech on Monday to signal a shift in how he would manage his emerging cabinet. Mr. Holness has reiterated his commitment to leading a government that is hard on corruption and task-oriented. He says complacency will not be tolerated.
No one has been shown any special favors, given any protection, or influence brought to bear on any anti-corruption agency or investigation.
What?
No one has been shown any special favors, given any protection, or influence brought to bear on any anti-corruption agency or investigation.
I want to understand people. So those were the 100 days promises. It's about 8 years now. So this man I tell you say, prosperity, just hold on a little bit more. Because that's what my promise is around the corner. You guys are between the promise and the prosperity. You guys are in no man's land right as so. Promise make down as so 8 years ago. Prosperity up as so. So basically, Jamaica find themselves in this empty space right as so. This a place called itself remember the promise, prosperity up as so. Promise, promised land. But between us, so we can't see it. From the promise making, we can't see it. I know no move. I'll be a crime, I kill we. I'll be a blood around the country. I'll be a corruption. People see so much government corruption I go on people. The place mash up. The place are going bad. Everything does bad. Teacher around the police now go on good. The youth them now go on good. It does everything in the country just mash up. People me know say Jamaica, you know. And the place don't have to be perfect. I know where it's perfect. But me know my country. The country is off. That's why I said they don't care about crime. Because somebody seems as if they are benefiting from blood. You understand me? So, right aside the promise, up aside the prosperity, the promised land named prosperity. But don't be fooled. There is no prosperity up aside. So you guys gonna in this wandering land for how long? Stay out. There's nothing here, people. There's no promised land. The name prosperity up aside was given to a donkey. So keep looking. So I don't walk up this hill and go up the two things. Say, give him man more term and I say to my God man, don't expect them to change everything at 8 years man. Oh God, I'm not 18 years old. People be talking just like how some people type in a comment section. Lord God man, give him man for give him man some chance man. Don't expect man to create miracle in 8 years man. And now the paper have the place 18 years. When they tell the man to create miracle. So Lord God, give him man some chance. Me I go and walk here, man. Me I reach up a prosperity, man. And then me I go a promised land. I walk up and say the people at next party, years, you know. They still walk up and say that. When you go up and so, no prosperity. The name prosperity was given to a donkey. So by the time we reach up a promised land, it had named something else. Yeah, he said, give me a chance. So now that the people reach up and so, man said, give me a chance, man. No prosperity in the day, you know. The people have trekked with him for 4 years, you know. With the promise when give them, you know. When they reach up, they say, look for prosperity. Sorry, guys, I give it to a donkey. I give the name to a donkey. So now, the people must start again and now wait. He said, man, wait, man, someone who knows the vision. When the people come up and say, all right, we're on top of the promised land now. What, boss? Give me the promise. Hold on, man. Someone who knows the vision yet, it'll come. People, listen to that, they must say, I swear to God, listen to JLP and say for that, they must tell the people. Now that the people and walk with them all 4 years and stop us or nothing. The people and check all the way up outside the promised land. 8 years now. What do you think these people are run pan? These poor weary leg people come from all the way up so don't answer expect prosperity. That they must stay on the journey. For what? 4, 8 more, how much years again? 16? To expect prosperity. People, I realize a lot of the people them still walking. Because I tell the people them say, we don't see the prosperity yet. And basically some of the people now see good there. Maybe we need a binocular or something because the promised land we might talk about, we don't see it yet. Because it's a journey to the promised land is is just littered with blood and atrocities and scamming and police abuse and people are buckle bomb down people's house, and we are here so to find out about 300 pipe bomb in Jamaica, and the threat of bomb threats in my country is like the gunman. The crime have gone to a whole another level now under this administration, who had promised us we could have slept with our windows and doors open. The crime took off to a whole nother level right now, my people. Under this administration who promised us transparency and questionable integrity, all of that. So now that the people them reach up at the top now, what am I gonna do? Anyway, people, me love you, you know. Me and Mark go the same, you can't trust the JP party. So I'm say, but me not trust politician, you know. We tell you all the time, because we want better for the country. And my platform, I can't hug up no sides. No more and better for my country. But for right now, you know me see? Andrew have to go. They don't talk. Too wicked. Him and his wife have to go, people. But you know, as my brother said in the comment section, say, you know, say Jamaican people will vote for him. Of course, Jamaican people will vote for him. Don't you see, them still have the crowd that when they go out there, and see people still have follow him, even though the crowd kind of look malnourished, that is following the JLP party at this moment, opposed to the crowd that is moving around with the PNP side. The PNP crowd look like a river come down. I don't know what to JLP party people. I really don't know what to them people. Like them are starved. The crowd look malnourished. I'm not talking about individual people who are in the crowd. I'm talking about this crowd look small. The crowd that follow the JLP party look small, people. People, am I the only one who's seen that? I mean, alone I see people may exaggerate stuff. Answer me in the comment section. I mean, alone I see say the labor right circle gets smaller and smaller. But when you see a PNP, I go there like a river come down. Anyway, just a thought. Let me know in the comment section. Thank you, guys. Talk to you guys later. I'm out.